Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my Sephora VIB / Ulta Platinum reverse. Yeah. So basically what I'm doing is I am trying to use up at least $800 worth of product, because that $800 is how much it takes to reach the next level status at Sephora and at Ulta, which is what I've had for the last 2-3 years maybe. And in efforts of using up what I have and saving up more money, because you know I have expenses, I thought it would be fun to challenge myself to use up at least 800, and if not more. So let's do a little recap. So in the last time I updated you guys, which was, I believe it was the last update anyways, I had finished up, so it's January and February, I had used up $98.99 worth of product. So I'm going to be sharing you guys from then till now, which is mid-April, how much I have used up since then. So let's begin. The first thing I finished up is the Miss Dior perfume. It was the big Mama Jamma, so that retailed for $130. The next thing I used up was the Shiseido cleansing oil. Oh, and I'm going to say where each of them came from. So the Miss Dior perfume came from Sephora, and then the Shiseido cleansing oil that I did finish up also came from Sephora, and that was $35. I guess most of these kind of came from Sephora, but I'm just doing both because I know I have gone way over the $800 mark, or the starting level of the VIB and Ulta Platinum. So the next thing I have is the Belief Eye Cream. It retails for $48, and I did get that at Sephora. Are you guys seeing this number go up? Are you guys? I think it might be on this way. I don't know, it's one of them. The next thing I have is the Lancome makeup remover, and this is the bifacil. This is a travel size, which means it retails for $15, and this could be found at Ulta and at Sephora, but we're going to just give some points to Ulta over there. The next thing I used up is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. This retails for $22. I probably got it at Ulta or Sephora. I've purchased it at both many times. It just depends on who has it, because sometimes one store has it and one doesn't. It's usually Sephora that has it and Ulta that doesn't. And last but not least, I have the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara that retails for $25. So, since I started this in the beginning of 2019, so in the last 3.5-ish months, I have this total amount of products used up. I haven't done the math yet. I know I should, but because somebody suggested it and I thought it was a good idea, is I'm going to show you guys products that I'm specifically focusing on using up, just to get that monetary value to go up, and you know, things that I have purchased from there that are not necessarily in project pans, that I want to use up, because I spent my money and products go bad, and that's always very sad. So just give me 1 second in YouTube land, and I will be back with the products. So I have 4 items here that I'm specifically trying to use up, just because either they don't work or I really just want to use them up to get my money's worth. The first thing is a skincare item. This is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. I purchased this at Sephora thinking that I liked this. It worked for me in the summer, but in the wintertime it did not. I just find that it's not as moisturizing, so I have been working on using this up. I have about half of the container left, and yeah, so hopefully I can have this done by the next VIB, reverse VIB and reverse Platinum update. So that is item number 1. Item number 2 is going to be the La Vanilla The Healthy Deodorant in the Vanilla Plus Air fragrance. I know I'm not going to have this done because there is a lot of product in here, but this deodorant gives just one of my armpits a rash, and it's very unpleasant. I had to put like Aquaphor on it if I like accidentally use it, so I have to use a different deodorant on one armpit, and I have to use this one on the other one that doesn't have an allergic reaction, which is way too much fuss for something as little as deodorant. But you know, La Vanilla is kind of on the pricier side in the sense of deodorant. I believe it's like $10, $12, maybe $14, which is a lot for, you know, aluminum free, something healthy for your armpits. And for that price, I actually do want to use it up, even if that means I have to like do the one armpit on one arm, one armpit on the other one, which is a little bit excessive. But this is another item that I'm trying to use up that I specifically got from Sephora. I don't remember if Kiehl's I got it from Ulta or Sephora. I would have to go look back, but I'm pretty sure I got it from Sephora. So this is item number 2. Item number 3 is the YSL Touche Clot Concealer. I bought this before I went on my Euro trip last summer, which I went in August, which means I got this at the end of the July. And this is a very finicky concealer. Like, if you don't have a good eye cream on, it like clings onto things and it doesn't blend out the nicest. So it's just something I want to use up. You know, YSL makeup is not cheap either, and I want to get my money's worth. So it's like, I feel like as the time goes on, it's probably getting more finicky to use, but it is very bougie, very nice packaging, as all YSL items are. But yeah, item number 3 I'm trying to use up, and this I got at Sephora. Last but not least, I have a powder, a setting powder. This is the Cover FX Translucent Light Setting Powder. This is probably not an item I'm gonna have done by the next time, but I am working. I've hated this since day one. I kid you not. It just makes my face look cakey. It's right up to there. I'll probably mark it. Let's mark it right now so it's easier for you guys to see. Not with that one because I just threw it. So let's see. Get it all settled and all even. And I just like moved it. Okay. Alright, so we're up to there. I'll put start. Like, start. So I know that we can track our progress together because I know that's something that you guys are super interested. I imagine once the summertime comes, it'll start looking a lot better on the skin. Maybe, but right now it just clings onto everything that's dry and it just doesn't look good by the end of the day. So this is not my favorite, but at the same time I'm really trying to use this up because I did spend my money on it. It's Cover FX. I believe it might have only been like $22. We will insert the actual amount once we finish this off because I feel like I'm going to get confused inserting all these different prices, and then I'll make an idea of my head and of how much I've used up and then I haven't used up. So yeah, so this is the last item that I'm working on, and kind of like, this is kind of like a little other project pan-ish, but this is just what I'm specifically using in regards to this project or this little experiment that we're doing. Again, the Reverse Rouge project was created by LS. I know a lot of people have adopted it. I have never been a VIB Rouge, Sephora VIB Rouge. I've never spent $1,000 at one place. I'm sure I've spent $1,000 in a calendar year in beauty when I split it up between Sephora and Ulta, but again, I split it up. Just because I prefer Ulta's point system a little more, but I like Sephora's return policy and products that they offer. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in my next video.